Good evening and welcome to Lakeview Centennial High School for our final regular season contest between the Sachse Mustangs and the Lakeview Patriots. Hello everyone, I'm Steve Reeves. I'm joined by my partner Bobby George. And Bobby, as we talked about, tonight's the final regular season game, and for these two teams really nothing is in the way of playoffs because both teams are assured of a playoff berth, but it could perhaps determine something else.
Yeah, both teams have clinched, but with Sachse being in third, and then Rowlett and Lakeview both tied at 10-1. And both teams, Rowlett and Lakeview Centennial, both playing tonight, if one of the teams do lose, it will change the playoff brackets. And so Sachse has a good chance if they beat Lakeview tonight, they could change that bracket. And it would be it's a big thing when you're in playoffs and that bracket gets changed, because that depends on what teams you're going to be playing. And of course, seeding is a big deal in basketball. So you don't play the #1 seed if you're, in last place or whatever the case may be. So the seeding is going to be changed if a team loses tonight.
Yeah, and of course, again, Sachse pretty much stuck in third, so that, they can't do any worse than third or any better than third. Before Lakeview, as you mentioned, Bobby, this is a big game tonight for them, because if they do remain tied with Rowlett, whether they win or lose, then there's, a couple of different scenarios that could play out. You could have a coin toss, or more importantly, you could have a one-game playoff to see who gets that top seed. So big game for Lakeview tonight, but of course for Sachse, they certainly want to have a win over a top-ranked team going into the playoffs to give them some momentum.
Yeah, you want momentum going into the playoffs. And of course the girls, they've already started playoffs, and we had a great showing. 3 of the 4 teams went on and going into the next round of the playoffs.
About set for tip, Albert Robinson for the Patriots and Josh Robertson for the Mustangs. Tip at center court, and the win is going to come down to the Mustangs. They win the opening tip, and an alley-oop play is no good as it goes out of bounds, as they were looking that time for Robertson.
It's going to be a great game tonight. The fans are packed in this stadium, and there's a lot of people here. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Should be a great ball game.
Patriots with the ball, and Cameron Hardy passes it. Get it all the way around to point guard Adrian Atos, and they find a wide open Tamir Sutton-Durham, who misses, but Atos with the board gets it back to Sutton-Durham with a reverse layup, no good. Ball still loose, and the third attempt does go, however, for number 23, Charles Beauregard.
Well, they were just, Beauregard, he's a leading scorer for Lakeview. He scores 18 points a game. And you can see there, he just kept fighting for that rebound and finally got it back up and go into the hoop.
Goss with the miss, Sutton-Durham with the rebound. Then you come down, see the Lakeview miss, and Goss with it now, driving towards the hoop. He's going to pull up, no good. And Robinson with the rebound for the Patriots. Gets it all the way down court to Sutton-Durham, who gets a little over-anxious there, misses it. And the rebound out to the Mustangs. A three-point attempt by number 24, Jake Gross, is no good. And boy, frenetic pace here as both teams just up and down the court. And once again, the layup no good.
They are moving back and forth up the court. Neither team is able to score, though.
Bounce pass over to Robertson goes awry, and this time Sutton-Durham is going to slow things down here. So he hands it off to Hardy, who's going to bring it up court.
I tell you, they've both had chances to score. Open layups, they've just missed them.
2-0 Lakeview advantage right now. And they get it inside to Robinson. And he misses on the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, he had about a 3-foot turnaround jumper, and usually he'll drain those. He averages 13 points a game, so he knows how to score inside the paint. He just put a little strong, but the pace is going so fast right now that they're pretty hyped up. I'm sure it'll settle down.
Yeah, both teams not exactly hot here at the start of this game. Mustangs gonna pull back here and slow things down a bit as well. They look inside for Gross. The turnaround jumper is no good. A little too strong off the back of the rim. Comes down to Atos for the Patriots.
But what a play right there, though. He snuck right into the 15-foot mark and got the pass wide open for a jumper.
Atos for 3, just short, but the rebound down to Sutton-Durham. He kicks it back out to Beauregard. Cross to Atos. And back into the hands of Cameron Hardy. Sutton Durham across to Hardy, who pulls up, no good. And the rebound down to Michael Oliveras. And we still have a 2-0 lead here, 3 minutes into the contest.
Yeah, they moved the ball around very well. Got an open shot, and again, just a little strong.
Gross finds A.J. Goss. Comes to the left side. Back to Gross, who's going to pull up, and the ball gets tipped away from Matos, but into the hands of Goss, who dribbles it back out.
Yeah, he did the right move there. Get it and set it back up again. Get that offense rolling.
Tyreek Edwards with the ball. A nice crossover dribble that time. Kicks it back out to Goss for three, and it is no good. In and out. Rebound loose, comes down to Sutton Durham, and the Patriots with another board.
Boy, I tell you, just a beautiful shot. Just in and out of the rim again. They can't buy a bucket, either team right now.
Yeah, Charles Beauregard from the baseline, no good, too strong. And into the hands of the Mustangs, Goss. And they get it across midcourt. So both teams cold here to start. Go inside to Oliveras, is going to pull up over Robinson, and it is good.
There you go. From about 15 foot, right at the free throw line. He takes a little turnaround jump shot and just rainbows it over the 6'10" guy.
2-2 here. So we approach 3.5 minutes in the first period. Matos looking inside for Robinson. He finds Beauregard instead. Goes inside, gets a shot blocked by Gross. It's tipped out to Goss. He's going to run a fast break here inside and off the glass for two.
Wow. There you go.
And a timeout's going to be called here, it looks like. And not sure what's going on right now. Thought it was a timeout call, but apparently not. So the ball over to the Patriots, the Mustangs with a 4-2 lead. And a three-point attempt from Sutton Durham goes in.
Just a beautiful shot, man. Just rainbowed it in. That was beautiful.
And the Mustangs do call a timeout here. It is a 30-second timeout, so yeah, both teams come out a little cold here, and be interested to see how the pace settles in. Of course, Lakeview likes to play a pressing game, but haven't really done that thus far. So look at that last three-pointer.
Oh, yeah, he just fakes a little bit like he's going to drive it in. Everybody stays off of him because that's what Robertson do to you. You're 6'10". They bring everybody in on him to cover him up, and bam, drains it.
So 5-4 our score in favor of the Patriots. And a substitution for the Patriots is now on the floor is number 14, Jarvis Baxter. And Beauregard, or pardon me, not Beauregard, but Albert Robinson is going to take a seat as the Mustangs get it across.
Oh. Well, I tell you, that's how you break the press right there. No dribbling, just wait patiently, find a nice pass, get it back down the court.
Long three-point attempt is short by Tyreek Edwards, and the rebound down to Cameron Hardy. Gets double-teamed, and then Baxter comes up with a loose ball. He's going to throw it down on the baseline for number 23, Charles Beauregard, and that's up and in for two.
Wow, did you see that pass by Baxter, though? I mean, he was able to just bounce past it so nice. Like a bullet.
Edwards finds a wide open number 32 for the Mustangs, Michael Douglas, for the easy layup.
That was all Christian Brooks right there. He just opened the lane for him. He wasn't looking for a pass. He just backed his body into the defender and created a great lane for the layup.
Shot attempt by Moody off the mark, and the rebound down to James Maiden.
And just like that, Steve, both teams are now scoring.
And a foul on the shot. The shot no good. Michael Douglas puts it up, the 6'5" sophomore for the Mustangs, but he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, that's good to see your sophomores out here playing at a varsity level right now.
First free throw attempt is short.
And contributing, too.
Got mass substitution. There's a look at number 22, Albert Robinson, in the game. He's going to give Beauregard a breather. And for the Mustangs, here's a look at number 32, Michael Douglas, to attempt his second free throw. And it is good. So we've got a tie ball game, 7-7, just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first period.
Yeah, you sure like to see that. Get your sophomores coming in, playing, contributing in a big game like this. It's a lot of fun.
Hardy looking for Robinson, but a nice job by the Mustangs to clog the lane, and fast break attempt for Hubbard. He takes it off the glass and in for two.
That boy showed some speed right there, didn't he? I mean, there was 3 guys on him, and he just zoomed right past him with the ball, right in there for that layup.
Patriots call a timeout as we look at the replay.
Look at this, boy, just looked like he was on a track team right there, running the 100-meter.
Yeah, the Patriots must have thought they were going to get some help defense coming from the other side as they just kind of let him go by. And we've got a 9-7 Mustang lead here early on.
Yeah, we were talking how they were kind of cold coming out. Well, it's changed right now, man. Everything they're throwing up now is going in.
Got 1:35 remaining as teams break their huddles, come back to the court. And the Patriots will inbound underneath the Sachse basket.
It looks like both teams are playing a lot of different players. Like right now for Sachse, they've got a lot of players that weren't in at the beginning of the game already.
Atos for the Patriots back in running the point. They're going to get it inside to Robinson. He's going to put it on the floor and lose the handle. And a fast break, 2-on-1 for the Mustangs. They're going to pull it out as the Patriot defense able to get back.
Yeah, they know Robinson was is way bigger than all of them, and so they're trying to double team him on defense. And they were still able to find it, Robinson, down low, but when he put it on the floor, those quick hands was able to knock it out of there and cause a turnover.
Cross to James Maiden with the ball now. He gets it inside. A pull-up jumper over Robinson, no good.
Wow, great pass, James.
It was Marcus Hubbard on the attempt, and no good, and the ball goes out of bounds back to the Mustangs. And number 23, Charles Beauregard, returns for the Patriots in the out-of-bounds play to the Mustangs. Get it inbound to Christian Brooks. Baxter causing all sorts of problems here for the Mustangs, but then a screen set up and a turnaround jumper for Marcus Hubbard goes.
Boy, Marcus Hubbard's looking really good tonight. That was a beautiful jump shot. I mean, he elevated about 12 inches off the floor when he shot that.
Robinson with the left-hand hook, the turnaround, and it is good.
That's what you want from Albert Robinson. Get it right there, use his body, shield the ball from everybody with that little hook shot.
And we're going to have a kick ball. It's going to go toward the Mustangs as the Patriots begin to put pressure up court on the Sachse guards. And it's going to cause the Mustangs to make a substitution as number 12, Tyreek Edwards, back in the ball game. And A.J. Goss is going to take a seat. 11-9 as we've got 15 seconds remaining. Let's see if the Mustangs like to hold it here for the final shot of the period. And we get a push foul here against number 21, Michael Thompson Vaughn.
Well, it'll start them back out on the side here. They'll have to see. We'll see what they can do here. Set up a nice play for the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, Hubbard looking to inbound here. Better get it in. Yeah, he's going to get it inside, and they're going to go against the big man who blocks the shot of Christian Brooks, and then a jumper no good. And Baxter for the Patriots trying to save it in bounds, but it's going to be Mustang basketball with 1.4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, might want to let that one go.
Again, Hubbard to inbound. He finds a wide open shooter, James Maiden, who does miss a little long. And we have come to the end of one period here at Lakeview High School with our score, the Sachse Mustangs 11, the Lakeview Patriots 9. And we are back at Lakeview Centennial High School for the start of the second period. Our score after one, the Sachse Mustangs 11, the Lakeview Patriots 9. A little sloppy there in the first half, especially early on, Bobby, as neither team could really find the handle. We had a lot of up and down the court, not a whole lot of points scored.
It was fast. It was real fast. I mean, they were going up and down the court. But, you know, a lot of times when you do that, you're getting the jitters out, because they did settle down, and both teams were running a good offense there towards the end of the quarter and started to score the bucket.
Number 23, Charles Beauregard for the Patriots. Their leading scorer on the season, averaging 17.9 points a game, so almost 18 points a game, is leading the Patriots right now with 4. In the first period, the leading scorer for the Mustangs, Marcus Hubbard, also with 4.
Tell you, they've been doing a good job, Sachse has, against Robinson. They've been double teaming him.
Yeah, Baxter gets it inside to Robinson. He kicks it back out to Atos. And then they look inside for cutting Baxter, but a pick off by the Mustangs, and we're going to have a charge called here against James Maiden. And boy, Atos there on your screen is the one who took the shot. And
I mean, how did he get down there so fast? He just zoomed down there and got his feet set so quickly. I don't think James Maiden even thought he was going to have a chance at doing that. And he sure did, though. He got his feet set and got a charge.
Yeah, I'm not sure he had his feet set on that one, Bobby, as we looked at the replay, but the charge was called and the turnover to the Patriots.
Well, they're really working down underneath. Robinson wants a foul, but I'm telling you, they're going to let him play.
Yeah, they're looking inside for Robinson. Then he throws it away as Hubbard picks it off. And he's going to pull up here, take the shot, and it is no good.
Defensively, they're doing a good job down there on Robinson.
And the pull-up jumper no good by James Maiden. And Lakeview gets it into the hands of Atos, and he's going to take it down court. And looking inside for Robinson once again. They're going to get a foul on the floor against number 33, Christian Brooks.
I think maybe they were just looking for that earlier, because Robinson's been complaining about it, and obviously they told the referee, and now the referee's watching, and he's getting a little talking to now, because I think they were throwing a little bit of elbows there.
Yeah, official talking to him, as you said, Bobby, is want to make sure this doesn't get too chippy. So the first foul here against Brooks, and the Patriots get it inbounds as they look for Beauregard. And there's going to be a foul, a little over anxious there on the part of number 12, Tyreek Edwards, and will be a foul call against him, the third team foul for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball down into Robinson, but Sachse's been doing a good job of trying to double team him, but that usually will leave something else open from the outside. And Robinson's he's a great assist player. He can pass the ball as soon as he sees that double team. Yeah,
Beauregard with a nice move there as he faked with the left hand and then came back to his right and scores 2 more, and we have a tie game.
Well, it was really nice. He took it to the hole, nice and strong.
And you see the turnover there. And the Patriots have it once again. They're going to take it out of bounds. Atos, he's looking inside for Beauregard, and pass tipped away. A nice job by the Mustangs. And then Hubbard loses it to Jarvis Baxter, who takes it in, and a hard foul on Baxter.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times by Hubbard. He's trying to get down the court too fast, and people are behind him and are able to knock the ball from him. He's got to be careful when he's dribbling out in front of people behind him. He's got to have rear view mirrors.
So the fourth team foul call against the Mustangs. The Patriots to inbound it once again. They find Baxter, who's looking inside again for Robinson. Gets it across, but a hand on once again. Tyreek Edwards, a nice job of defending that. See, he stuck his hand in the passing lane and able to knock it down, and he brings it up court.
Yeah, nice job again. They're to it, playing a little 2-3 defense so that they can keep an eye on Robinson, and it's working.
And Hubbard right there takes a shot and believes he got fouled, but no call is made. And then the fast break, Atos with the miss, but coming up with the basket, number 11, Tremere Sutton-Durham.
Yeah, that's 5 points for Sutton-Durham. It was a great follow-up, and he was right in the lane following that long drive to the basket. And when it came off the back of the rim, he was able to follow it up, put it back in. Very nice job.
Foul call on number 13, Adrian Atos. And out of bounds here to the Mustangs. As Gross looks to get it in, and he finds number 1 for the Mustangs, A.J. Goss, back into the game. Edwards to Gross, over to Goss. Left side of the floor. Goss picks up his dribble there, finds Edwards.
Thought he was in trouble there for a second.
Looking inside, a wide open shooter. No good, a little strong for Chance Bailey into the game. With the rebound down to Tyreek Edwards. A nice job there, and then knocked away. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Mustangs.
Yeah, it's a nice little job that Sachse does. They set their guys up to stay right down by the baseline. And then, like, Chance Bailey was hiding by the baseline, and the ball comes out top, and then he sneaks up to the free throw line, and that's where he gets the pass and does that little turnaround jump shot.
Edwards looking to inbound, but it's going to go Lakeview. A 5-second call as he did not get it inbounds in time.
Call that timeout, Bubba.
So the Patriots with the ball and in the hands of number 10, Cameron Hardy. Atos finds Hardy. They get it to Sutton Durham. Nice inside bounce pass to Beauregard, who pulls up for 2.
Well, I tell you, that's 8 points tonight, and there's not one that he's had that's been a real easy shot. Every shot's been contested, but boy, he finds the basket.
Edwards in the front court for the Mustangs. Looking inside and kick it back out for Gross. And he almost gets his pocket pick, but they're going to call a foul on Tamir Sutton Durham.
Good aggressive defense. You had a foul to give, so very nice. I think Lakeview will take that.
Yeah, the 14th foul called against the Patriots as we have another substitution. Number 21, Michael Thompson Vaughn coming into the game. And Gross to inbound. Goss over to Edwards. Edwards going to pull back towards midcourt. Flip it back over to Goss. He's going to drive. Gets it inside the bounce step, and then Robinson gets a hand on it and just kind of flips it out to Thompson Vaughn. They kick it back outside. Thompson Vaughn for 3, and it is good.
Very nice shot by the 5'10" guard. Sitting right out there and just drained it. Very nice.
Pressure applied by the Patriots here, and it'll be a tip ball. They find Gross. Gets it into the middle. The ball loose on the court. And we're going to have a kick called against the Patriots, so it's going to stay with the Mustangs.
I tell you, Lakeview's defense right now, they've got a set of guys that are on the court that are very, very aggressive and fast, and it's causing a lot of trouble for the guys that are in for Sachse right now. They've got a kind of a mismatch going on.
Inbound pass to Goss, and try to get it to the front court, and another kick ball. And the Mustangs will take it underneath the goal.
Let's see if they attack the basket here.
Get it outside to Oliveras. And ball knocked out of bounds by Sutton Durham.
Yeah, it's been really real difficult for Jake Gross right now when he has the ball, because the defenders are just so fast right now. They're just knocking the ball around and getting it out of his hands.
Number 50, Josh Robertson, back in the game for the Mustangs. They find him on the inbound pass, a spin move, and we get a foul called here, I believe, against Elbert Robinson.
Well, it was a good job going in there and just attacking the basket and get Robinson with a foul. You know, you want to get him in foul trouble early. That would be great.
Yeah, they actually called it, Bobby. I thought it was on Robinson, but they called it on Sutton Durham.
Oh, yeah. Both of them were right around him. Oh, yeah, I got him on the arms right there. Yep.
Yeah, good call. So Josh Robertson on the line for the Mustangs. The first free throw attempt, no good. Or pardon me, the second free throw attempt, no good. He missed them both.
Yeah, those free throws, they come to be, you really need those towards the end of the game. Right now, you don't see that it's a big deal, but boy, at the end of the game, when you are within 1 or 2 points, you realize how important those free throws are.
Saw Beauregard with the miss, and then out of bounds to the Mustangs.
You got the full court press going on him again.
Gross overthrows, and Robinson trying to save it. He is going to get there. And gets it across to Jarvis Baxter, who will bring it up court. We're looking at that time for Robertson, but a little too high and too strong. And then the jump shot from Michael Thompson Vaughn, who hits up with his second basket of the first half.
Well, that was a great shot, wasn't it? Took a nice little bounce jump, elevated, drained it.
Tyreek Edwards fouled that time by number 10, Cameron Hardy, and that will put the Mustangs into the bonus, the 7th team foul against the Patriots, and so Mustangs shooting the 1-and-1.
See if Tyreek Edwards can drain these. They really need it. They haven't been able to score in quite some time in the second quarter.
Yeah, and Edwards just does put the first free throw in with his first point of the contest. 20-12 now, Patriots on top.
Yeah, the defense that was in for Lakeview was just seemed to be way quicker than the guys that for Sachse on the court right now, and they've just been able to cause a lot of turnovers.
Second free throw good as well. 20-13 now, as Edwards able to connect on both free throws. And you see Atos with the ball right then, now bringing it up court. And the Patriots with the 7-point advantage. Baxter looking inside for Robinson. Turnaround off the glass, no good. Tipped out by Josh Robertson and into the hands of the Mustangs. Goss, who's going to drive a baseline, throw it back, and then blocked from behind by Beauregard. And here comes a basket off the glass by number 21, Michael Thompson Vaughn, who's had a nice first half with 7 points.
Yeah, 7 points already, and they got another turnover.
Yeah, still on the inbounds pass by Atos. He gets it to Beauregard, who gets fouled. And Beauregard misses a shot, but he's going to go to the line for 2. The foul called, I believe, on number 24, Jake Gross.
Yeah, off the turnover, that's usually what happens. You get a turnover like that, you get people out of position, and they have to foul, or you get an easy dunk.
Beauregard on the line for 2. 8 points in the game so far. First free throw attempt is up and good. Second free throw attempt from Beauregard is no good, and Gross comes into the lane for the rebound.
Well, wasn't that nice? That was aggressive, nice going after the basketball right there.
Goss into the front court for Hubbard. Back to Goss, he's gonna drive, passes off to Gross, and they're gonna call traveling on Gross. So the bucket no good, and he's in a little bit of disbelief.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Patriots actually knocked the ball out of his hands.
And the inbounds pass to Atos, and the Patriots with the 10-point advantage as we approach 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, they just slowly been able to make a little more baskets, cause a little more turnovers, and the lead just keeps building and building.
Touch foul called there on number 23, James Maiden.
Montel Scott just came into the game.
Bounce pass, Atos finds Beauregard looking inside the key. Continue to look inside for Robinson and trying to get the big man the ball inside. Baxter throws it inside for Beauregard, who kicks it back out. Thompson Vaughn with a nice pass to Robinson. He's going to be fouled on his attempt up. And well, I tell you, Michael Thompson Vaughn has had a nice first half.
Man, was that nice. He drove in there with that big bounce jump right there, and then just slipped it right over there to Robinson. Just a nice pass.
Robinson on the line for 2. There's the first free throw. It's a little short and no good. Second free throw attempt from Robinson, up and good. So he drains the second, and Robinson's 3rd point of the first half. Really quiet for him.
Yeah, well, they've been doing a good job double teaming him down there. They've usually got, Sachse's got a guy in front of him and a guy behind him, and it's really been difficult for him to get the ball. You know, he's left-handed. You saw on that free throw he shot right there, and a lot of times that causes a lot of difficulty covering them because, you know, people are used to covering to the right-handed side, and he's able to use that left hand to go up.
Full court press once again by the Patriots, but the Mustangs able to beat it. Now baseline jumper, pull-up jumper for number 12, Tyreek Edwards, no good. The rebound down to the Patriots Beauregard. He's going to look all the way down for Baxter underneath the basket, and what a beautiful shot by Jarvis Baxter.
Yeah, not only was it a great shot, it was a great catch, and being able to stay in bounds and not go, you know, take that foot out of bounds and be able to turn around and do that little jump shot was nice.
Number 50, Josh Robertson, comes back down, challenges the big man, Albert Robinson, no good. And the ball out of bounds to the Mustangs.
We saw about Jarvis Baxter. I mean, he's used to playing some football, and he can catch that ball and keep that foot in bounds just the same as he does out here on the basketball court.
Michael Thompson Vaughn with a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. The Mustangs to inbound once again as Hubbard looks for a wide open 3-point shot from number 32, Michael Douglas, no good. The Patriots looking to run again. Atos inside the lane, and nice. A block shot by Hubbard, but they're going to get a foul call on number 21, Michael Thompson Vaughn, and that's going to put him on the line.
The call came a little late. I thought it was clean. They waited till the rebound was taken, and then they called the foul.
Boy, 3-on-1 break there, and yeah, Hubbard from behind. Looked like he got ball, but
he got him on the hand, though.
So the first free throw attempt, no good for Michael Thompson Vaughn. About the first thing he's done wrong here in the half. He has a nice game for that young man right there on your screen.
Yeah, he's got 7 points. But more than that, he's been defensively, he's been all over the place and having great assist production tonight, too.
Well, he misses both free throws, however. The rebound down to Michael Douglas, and the Mustangs looking to run. Wide open 3-pointer from Hubbard. It is good.
It's about time one of those have fallen. They've had some great looks, and it's just a matter of time before one starts to go.
Yeah, Hubbard's been the most consistent player for the Mustangs here in the first half. He's got 7 points in the game. And cuts the lead back down to 10 as we're inside of a minute, and the Patriots pull it back out as they're probably going to hold here for the last shot. Mustangs not looking to put any pressure, so they're going to let the Patriots just run the clock down here and take the final shot, it appears.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would want to do that, considering.
Yeah, putting on a little bit of pressure now. They get it to Robinson. Robinson's going to dribble inside. Takes it off the glass and in for 2.
Well, if you're going to give it to the big man out on the 3-point line, you can't let the guy dribble all the way in and take a layup.
Goss gets double teamed there and loses the handle as we have come to the end of the first half of play. Our score, the Lakeview Patriots 28, the Sachse Mustangs 16. We'll be right back after these messages. Back for the start of the second half, the Patriots on top by 12, 28-16. The Mustangs inbound. Leading scorer for the Mustangs in that first half as you see the pass inside from Gross to number 50, Josh Robertson, up and in for 2, and then a turnover and a 2-on-2 break here, and Patriots able to get back, but a 3-point attempt by number 12, Tyreek Edwards, is too strong. And the leading scorer for the Mustangs in the first half, number 5, Marcus Hubbard. He had 7.
Yeah, and for Lakeview, Charles Beauregard with 9. And Michael Thompson Vaughn, I mean, he was tearing it up. And he's got 7. And Termer Sutton Durham with 5 for the Lakeview Centennial.
Get it inside to Elbert Robinson, and he takes it off the glass for 2. And a turnover there. The Patriots have it. And Charles Beauregard with the ball into the hands. Cameron Hardy, he's going to take it inside, and then a block.
Nice.
By the Mustangs, Josh Robertson.
Boy, what a great shot that was.
And a reach-in foul, reach around, if you will. Cameron Hardy, number 10, on the call, and the Mustangs are going to inbound it right by our table. Here's a look at the block.
Yeah, so you see number 50 come through the lane right there and just all ball knocks it out. You know, he got a block right there, and he's got the first 2 points for Sachse in the half.
Yeah, good look at Robertson right there. Is a timeout called, a 30-second timeout. Again, we are just underway here in the second half.
He started out quick right here in this third quarter.
30-18 is the score at this point. And yeah, Bobby, you already mentioned the leading scores for the Patriots. For the Mustangs in the first half, Marcus Hubbard, like I mentioned, was 7. And then Michael Douglas with 3, and then a couple of players with 2 points. So, again, not a whole lot of scoring in the first half for the Mustangs, and they need to try to pick it up here offensively in the second half.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring, and there's not been one specific hot player either. It's been, you know, kind of sporadic throughout the whole team. But, you know, we've noticed that Sachse as well, they've been switching in a whole lot of different players. They haven't kept a whole set of 5 out there for very long. They've been switching in and out, getting a lot of playing time for every player.
Goss inside, a turnaround jumper from the free throw line for number 44, Michael Oliveris, no good. And the turnover to the Patriots. They will inbound underneath the basket, get it into Atos.
Well, Jake Gross, that's the second time he's went in and got a great rebound. He's really anticipated the ball coming off the rim and has been doing a good job of just going up and getting it.
Boy, nice pass inside to Robinson. He's no good, but gets his rebound and puts it back up and in for the three-point attempt as he gets fouled.
Yeah, looky there. They get a great pass to him, but good defense. Oh, he's just so much bigger than them, and he's able to get position, get his hands up, get that ball, and put it back down. Nice shot.
Yeah, free throw attempt is good as well. His 8th point of the game.
Yeah, great job right there by the big man getting the and one. Again,
trap here on the sideline there, and a turnover. The Patriots, Baxter gets it back
nice
to Tamir Sutton Durham, up and in for 2.
Nice job, Baxter, with that little slap pass.
A little bit of pressure from Baxter, but then he pulls up and Gross down the baseline, tries to take it in. Robinson with the block off the glass. Patriots look to run. They get it to Sutton Durham, but he's going to pull it back out, and Baxter's got it now. Going to drive inside, and then the left hand off the glass, no good. Robinson with the rebound, but he's going to be called for the push foul.
Yeah, they had position on him, and he went through them to get to the ball. Good call by the refs there. Baxter thought he could just slip it over there. It's always good. You can take those kind of shots when you got Big Robinson over there on the other side of the rebound for you.
Edwards takes it in with the body, and Robinson called for the foul. So 2 points, or pardon me, 2 shots for number 12, Tyreek Edwards.
It was a good job of Robertson getting back down the court, and actually he slapped the ball cleanly. They call the foul with the body. You can see the referee there saying you got him with your body, and a good position there to get that block.
First free throw attempt by Edwards is good, and a nice drive by Edwards that time. There's a look at the young man there on your screen. A nice drive, take it inside on Robinson.
That's how you do it. You step up there, take a deep breath, and drain it.
Baxter with the inside move, no good. The rebound to Sutton Durham, and it is good and one.
Boy, he's having a great game, isn't he? That'll be 9 points for him right there, and have the opportunity to go with the and one. Just great rebound. Stretch those arms out there, buddy.
The free throw no good, but the Patriots with the rebound, and Beauregard pulls up for three, short. Rebound down to the Mustangs, and they get it ahead to Goss.
Set the offense up.
Goss outside to Edwards. Takes an inside move, too strong. Oliveira's
Very
on the
good.
backside, though, with the rebound, and up and in for two.
See, Oliveira, they need a big game from him. He's got a big body. He's 6'4", junior, and they need him to be able to block out and get some of those rebounds and putbacks like that.
Atos gets it inside to Robinson. Back to Atos, back to Robinson, underneath the basket, up and in for two.
There's that left hand we were talking about. He was able to back him up and then slip it up there really quick with that left hand. You're not expecting him to go up that direction.
Edwards across to Goss. Edwards finds Gross, three-point attempt from the baseline.
There
It is
he is.
good.
That's where he's good right there.
Jake Gross's first points of the contest.
But they really needed those points right there, too.
Beauregard, a nice
Oh, wow, what a
move,
block.
but then another block by Robertson, and he's running the court as well. Goss trying to find him, but he goes the other direction, and the pass tipped out of bounds by the Patriots, Atos.
I tell you, Robinson's having a great game. I mean, he's showing his presence on defense. Another great block right there. Just having an outstanding game.
Mass substitutions here.
Got to get the ball in.
Yeah, Hubbard gets it into number 42, Will Burgess. And a foul is going to be called here. And it's going to go against the Mustangs, so the Patriots take it out of bounds.
Again, Sachse's playing a lot of kids that haven't got a lot of playing time recently.
And a whistle here, and looks like we're going to have a foul called. And the Patriots will take it out of bounds underneath the basket. We've got 3:41 remaining here in the third period, and the Patriots up by 14. Get it inside, a shot no good by Michael Thompson-Vaughn, and the rebound down to the Mustangs. Goss tries to take it baseline, throws it up, no good. Rebound down is good.
Beautiful.
Number 32, Michael Douglas with the bucket.
Well, that was a great rebound right there. He never took his time to come down and dribble it or anything. He just went straight back up with it. And that's exactly what you want right there. Nobody can cover you when you're fading away and going straight back up with it.
Baxter takes a baseline underneath the basket. He is fouled. The shot no good. Here's a look at it. Boy, an athletic play there, and foul going to be called against number 33, Christian Brooks. And a good look at the athletic Jarvis Baxter. Free throw attempt no good. And Baxter stuck on 2 points tonight, which is well under his season average. He's averaging about 10.5 points a contest.
Yeah, he's only got 2 tonight, but again, he's been all over the place, playing great defense, and Sachse's been running the court constantly. And a lot of times you're just not in the offense because you're playing so much defense, and that's probably why his number's a little low tonight.
Hubbard back out to Goss, who drives into the lane and up and in for 2. A nice drive that time by Goss, and the lead down to 11. Into the lane for Hardy. He's going to dish it to number 22, Elbert Robinson. That is too easy off the glass for 2 more.
Well,
Goss.
it's hard to cover him, you know. He is pretty big.
Yeah, Goss with a quick drive that time, and a foul is going to be called.
You see right here, boy, he gets them all going in and dishes it right off. Hey, that's a nice play. You can't cover 2 people like that. That's good.
And number 10, Cameron Hardy, going to take a seat as he was called for the foul.
Got to get the ball in.
Mustangs get it in, and a pull-up jumper for number 32, Michael Douglas, is good. That's Douglas's 7th point of the contest, and he now is the leading scorer in the game for the Mustangs along with Hubbard.
Yeah, as a sophomore too.
Baxter with a nice dish to Robinson, who tries to dunk, no good, but he will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he's been able to get open quite a bit in this, series of plays lately, and I don't know if Sachse's going to a little bit different defense, but they were running that 2-3 zone where they were covering in front of him and the back of him, and it was denying him the ball. But they've been able to get the ball to him pretty quickly and easily this third period.
Robinson's free throw is good.
He's climbed up to 13 points already.
Second free throw attempt is no good, and this time the board down to Sachse's Michael Douglas.
Well, A.J. Gross, he's got some great ball handling skills, don't he?
Hubbard with it now. He is double teamed into the hands of Goss, who loses it, and a turnover here to Beauregard of the Patriots. Beauregard looking to run. He's going to drive it all the way in, and he's going to be fouled by Hubbard. And the basket no good, and he will go to the line for 2 as you look at Hubbard there on your screen.
Yeah, boy, right here, he just gets right past everybody, and then all of a sudden the lane opens up. Boy, I don't know if he got fouled or not, but he did change his shot selection.
So Beauregard on the line for 2. First free throw attempt up and good. And Beauregard's first points here of the second half.
Yeah, he averages over 17 points a game, so I think he's right at what he wants to be. He'll probably end up with around 20 if he keeps his pace up.
Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Beauregard now with 13. And we've got 2 minutes remaining here in the third period with the Patriots back up by 14. Hubbard drives in the lane. We're going to get a blocking foul called against Adrian Atos.
That was a nice job. Yeah, he's just kind of fake. He dished it like he was going to pass it out to the right and then just went up for the shot. Got a little blocking foul. Puts him on the line, stops the clock.
Hubbard's first free throw is good. There's a look at the junior guard for the Sachse Mustangs, Marcus Hubbard. 8 points in the game denied, looking for his 9th. Free throw attempt up and good.
He gets it. That's what you want. You want to just set up on that line, take a good deep breath, and drain your free throws.
So again, the Mustangs just kind of hovering around that 10 to 14 point range, and they can get it into double digits here going into the fourth period. They've got to feel pretty good about where they stand.
I think so.
Foul called there against the Mustangs, and Jarvis Baxter will head to the line. You can see him drive baseline.
Did they get that on Hubbard?
Yeah, it was on Hubbard, and he's going to have to go to the bench as you take a look at Jarvis Baxter on the line once again. The first free throw attempt up and no good. And substitutions here for the Mustangs. Jarvis Baxter, second free throw attempt, no good as well. And we're going to have a
call over the back right there.
Yeah, over the back call.
Termer Sutton Durham. He just kind of went over Chance Bailey's back to get that rebound.
Number 23, James Maiden to inbound. Gets it into Goss. Goss driving all the way down and a little too close on the defense that time for Michael Thompson-Vaughn, and he's going to be called for the foul.
I'm not sure why they're trying to do these presses like this when they're up, 12, 13 points. They've got 3 consecutive fouls. It's going to end up getting them in the bonus if they're not careful.
Mustangs inbound as Edwards with the ball gets it over to Goss. And then over to Maiden. Maiden looking inside, a nice pass.
Oh, look at there.
And a bounce pass in the lane to number 22, Chance Bailey, and Mustangs within 10.
Yeah, you like to see Will Burgess make that pass so quick. He just saw him at the corner of his eye. Then he comes down and gets a great defensive rebound. Look at there.
Yeah, Burgess with the board, and Goss into the lane, off the glass for two, and the Mustangs have indeed cut it.
Woo! This is getting fun, buddy. It's getting fun.
Yeah, timeout called here by the Patriots. Again, it is only an 8-point contest now. Here's a look at the replay.
Yeah, look at that. Man, nice little reverse shot right there. Just like that, a 4-point swing.
So you look at the Mustang huddle as they have gotten back into things here again. We were just mentioning if they could get it to within single digits before the end of the period, you know, they got to feel pretty good about their shot there in the fourth, and it is an 8-point game as the Mustangs have just kind of quietly, you know, chipped into the lead here. It was 14 just moments ago and now down to 8.
Yeah, they're playing it right. You know, you got some guys that are really quick and can get to the basket and get those easy shots. And then, you know, Lakeview's had a couple of fouls and stopping the clock for them. And they're just chipping away at that lead.
We have a full timeout here, and so that's the reason for the little bit of a delay here, but huddle's about to break now. We're about to come back to action again. The Mustangs sit in third place right now, and they look to move to 7-5 here in district play. Again, they can't move any higher up, but for them, they have already clinched a playoff berth, so they know for sure they will be playing the second seed out of District 12 5A.
Yeah, but they sure could change some things for Lakeview Centennial if they were to happen to beat them.
Back to action as they inbound to Robinson, and full court press now by the Mustangs. Robinson in some trouble. He gets it off to Michael Thompson Vaughn, who's double teamed and then finds a open Sutton Durham, who drives into the lane off the glass for two.
Boy, the patience he took on that shot. He could have rushed it. He was in the middle of that crowd like that. Oh, and then on the other end, wow.
Yeah, Goss with the nice shot as he gets it off the glass before Robinson could get there.
Yeah, Robinson was all over him, and I just knew that was going to get rejected to the seats, but he was able to get that ball off the glass and score that.
Atos drives the lane, misses the shot, but Robinson with the rebound, and he will be fouled.
Hey, good foul right there. Stopping the clock, 33 seconds. Put the big man on the line. Hope he misses it. Look at it. Robinson had blood in his eyes. He was going to reject that thing, and he just slipped it right past him.
Yeah, wonderful drive there by Goss. Robinson on the line for two here. The first shot is good. And Robinson now the leading scorer for the Patriots, his 14th of the night.
He's got a nice touch for a big man. Look at that.
Second free throw good as well.
15 points.
In a 10-point game here for the Patriots, as quickly are the Mustangs in the front court, and this time the shot is blocked by Robinson, and Goss drove inside and the shot rejected.
He did reject the shot, but I don't know how you don't call a foul when you go into his body like that. He knocked him onto the ground. So he gets him with his whole body there.
Mustangs with the ball. Goss drives inside once again. The quick wrister off the glass and good once again over Robinson.
I tell you, he's got something going with Robinson now. We'll give two to Goss and one to Robinson for the block.
Atos with the crossover dribble that time and gets around Goss, and he is going to be fouled into the lane.
We're at an 8-point game now, Steve. And it's a lot of it's been Goss being able to drive in like that and get those buckets over Robinson.
Atos' first free throw is no good, a little strong.
Goss is 5'11" and Robinson's 6'10".
Second free throw attempt by Atos is good. And Atos' first point of the game, and the Mustangs trail by 9, and they've got 10 seconds to get down court as number 12 Tyreek Edwards passes it to Maiden. They look inside, and a bad pass that time off the bottom of the glass, and they shot attempt at the end of the buzzer, no good by Michael Thompson-Vaughn, and we have come to the end of 3 here, but a good contest, Bobby, and the Mustangs able to get back in it. Our score, the Patriots 50, the Mustangs 41.
Someday, you're going to ask me to open a hospital for children, balance your state's budget, represent you in a court of law.
Someday, you're going to ask me to create a safer environment for your children at school.
Someday,
you're gonna need me to fight crime.
to fight fires.
To fight for your freedom.
Someday, you're gonna ask me to teach your children to read.
Someday, you're going to need me.
And when you do,
I'll be there.
Nine-point contest as we are back for the start of the 4th period. It's 50-41, the Patriots with the lead. And again, they seem to have things well in hand there at halftime, Bobby, but then all of a sudden the Mustangs with a strong 3rd period have really gotten back into this game. I know 9 points doesn't sound like they're back in it, but, you know, they faced a double-digit deficit for most of the first half. And to be within 9 points here at the start of the 4th period is a pretty good position for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and they actually had a chance to even score another 2 points right there, right at the very end when that pass just barely hit the edge of the rim, where Chance Bailey would have caught that one and laid it up to even come closer.
So the 4th period starts with the Patriots taking the ball out of bounds. And Atos gets it into Jarvis Baxter.
And right back to Atos, and they start setting up the offense. And
shot no good, but the putback is good by Sutton Durham, and that gives him 13 in the game.
yeah, he was able to get into that lane and get in position to get that layup, that rebound, and put it back up for 2.
Pass across, Goss drives baseline, looking to go inside on Robinson. This time no good as he blocks it. Gets it down court for Sutton Durham. And a travel going to be called there against the Patriots guard.
Well, Robinson's such a beast in there inside that paint. You know, if you're going to come in there and try to take it up off the glass, he's going to challenge it. And if he don't get his hands on it, he's going to make you shoot high or adjust your shot some way or another.
3-point attempt up and no good by Goss. And the rebound down to Jarvis Baxter. Gets it in the front court looking for Beauregard. It's tipped away. And they're going to say it's Sachse Mustang basketball. Maiden looking to inbound. He gets it into Goss. He's had a big second half. Goss looking inside Maiden. Passes it off as he runs into Robinson. And the ball out of bounds, and it will stay with the Mustangs.
Let's see what they can do here, see if they can set up this inbounds play. It doesn't seem like every, oh, see there?
They got it inside to Chance Bailey, who with the jumper is blocked, and then down court to Sutton Durham, who misses the shot. And turnover here to the Mustangs.
It seems like Sachse, when they do their throw-in plays under the basket, they're not exactly sure who's supposed to be moving where, and they're having a hard time getting the ball in play.
A little bit of a discussion here by the officials, and they're going to turn the call back over to the Patriots. And the head coach here for the Mustangs is
he wants
a
to
little
know
bit
what's
of disbelief.
going on. Yeah.
Exactly. And we've got a whistle here. And a foul is going to be called, it looks like. And I believe that is number... I'm not sure. I think it's 23, James Maiden, but that's going to put Robinson on the line. So Robinson on the line looking to extend the 11-point Patriot lead. The first free throw attempt is no good.
Wow, soft rim.
Second attempt is up, and that one's no good as well. And this time the rebound down to Gross. Gets it out quickly to Maiden. And Maiden gets it to Goss, who brings it into the front court. They find Gross on the three-point line. He shoots no good. Robinson with the board. He's going to get it out quickly to Sutton Durham, a 2-on-1. Sutton Durham with the jump step, and a blocking foul is going to be called against the Mustangs' number 1, A.J. Goss.
Yeah, they got the ball back up the court quickly. Robinson on that rebound was able to feed it down the court. And Sachse tried to get down there to get that block, but
so number 11, Tamir Sutton Durham on the line. His first free throw is good. Here's a look at the replay. Here's the 2-on-1.
Oh, he looked like he had his feet set.
Timeout's going to be called by the Mustangs here as we wait for the second free throw attempt. And this is a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break. Our score, Lakeview 53, Sachse 41. Lakeview 53, Sachse 41 as we return to action here at Lakeview Centennial High School and have a chance to see the fans getting their groove on.
Yeah.
Young man's going to grow up to be a basketball player. Sutton Durham for his second free throw attempt. It's up and good. And that will be 15 on the night for Sutton Durham.
Yeah, what a great game for the 6'3" guard. Yeah, that'll be a great addition to the varsity squad next year as well. He's a junior.
Goss with an errant pass is going to go out of bounds. Turnover to the Patriots. And Baxter to inbound here. Find Robinson at the top of the three-point line. Baxter for three, no good. And the rebound down to Josh Robertson of the Mustangs. Tyreek Edwards drives the lane. Pull-up jumper, no good off the glass.
Yeah, he went through there, but again, Robertson's there to, oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, nice athletic play. As you saw the ball headed out of bounds. Baxter tips it back to Robinson, and he will be fouled.
Yeah, that was really a nice catch in the air and slap it back to the big man.
Yeah, it looked like they were looking for the alley-oop to Baxter, but pass a little too strong as you see Robinson missed the first free throw, and so Baxter just tips it back to Robinson, who gets fouled. As you see Marcus Hubbard back into the ball game, and well, Hubbard was a big presence in the first half, but got into a little bit of foul trouble early in the second half. As you see Robinson drain the second free throw. That's 16 in the game for Robinson.
Yeah, he's having a great night now. He's just keeps chipping away. He's going to have a great stats in this game.
Goss with the bounce pass across the lane, but tipped out of bounds by Beauregard.
He's had 3 or 4 blocks. A couple of turnovers he's caused.
Hubbard looking to inbound it. He's going to knock it off of Sutton Durham and back out of bounds to the Mustangs.
Uh-oh.
Long pass out to Goss.
Again, it seems like they don't have a play for under the basket tonight. I don't understand what's going on. They've had a real hard time getting it in.
Hubbard picks up his dribble, double team, gets it to Goss inside the lane. Bounce pass to Oliveras, who takes it up strong. And a foul is going to be called inside. And that will put number 44, Michael Oliveras, on the line for the Mustangs.
Now they were able to get through there, and nice little dish pass. Might want to just go ahead and take it up from right there because you get on in there closer to Robinson, he's going to reject it.
Oliveras' first free throw good.
I mean, he's 6'4", but Robinson's just got such height and long arms. It's hard to get the ball up past him.
Approach 5 minutes remaining in the game. The Patriots up by 12. Beauregard over to Hardy. Tries to get it to Atos, who loses the handle on it.
Nice pass, though. I mean, that was he was cutting to the basket. Nice quick pass.
Jay Gross for the Mustangs to take it out of bounds. Gets it into Marcus Hubbard. He finds Goss. Goss quickly into the front court, takes it inside. A nice pass to number 50, Josh Robertson, and the foul is going to be called against the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, he's having a great game. He was going to go up strong to the right-hand side, and he saw where Robinson was, and he just kind of adjusted his body and shot it off the top of the rim. Got the foul.
There's a good look at Josh Robertson.
You know, a lot of times it's not all about just getting open and making the shot. A lot of times it's about getting to the line, causing somebody to foul you and get to the line. Look at Dirk Nowitzki. Half his points usually come from people fouling him and going to the line and getting 10, 12 points off the line every night.
Robertson's first free throw attempt, no good. Second attempt up, and that one's no good. And Robinson with the rebound gets it across to Cameron Hardy. And Hardy's going to bring it up court. Goss with token pressure. Hardy drives, kicks it back out. And then a nice inside move by number 21, Michael Thompson Vaughn, his first points of the second half.
Yeah, it gives him 9 points tonight.
Jay Gross drives the lane. They're going to call charging as Atos was standing right there, and Gross ran right into him, and a technical foul has been called.
Jay Gross had a tough night tonight.
It looks like the technical called against Gross. There's the play, and yeah, it looked like Atos had his feet set. And Gross is going to sit down. So I believe he was called for the technical, so Atos is going to go to the line for the Patriots. Gets 2 free throws, and the Patriots will then take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, he's had a couple of traveling calls, and then that one, that charging, and he just probably got a little frustrated there. Seems like the refs are on him tonight, and he doesn't feel like, you know, they're probably warranted either. So
Atos connects on the first but misses on the second, so the Patriots ball now is lead up to 15. It's 58-43, and Hardy takes the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to get Robinson.
Yeah, there's a call against Robinson there.
Yeah,
you are correct, Bobby.
What they called right there was a moving pick or a moving screen.
Here's a look at it again.
He goes over to James Maiden, he makes a pick, but then he moves with him.
So Robinson going to come out of the ball game, get a 15-point lead here. The Mustangs with it, and pressure put on here by the Patriots. Pull-up jumper for Goss, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's going to come down to Oliveras, who puts it back up strong, no good. Ball still loose, and finally into the hands of number 34 of the Patriots, Derek Moody.
Got a jump ball.
And they're going to call a jump ball. The possession arrow goes to the Mustangs.
Oliveras, man, he was really working in there for that ball, getting rebound on that. Nice job.
Charles Beauregard back into the ball game for the Patriots. Hubbard inbounds to Maiden. He gets it to Oliveras at the three-point line. See if the Mustangs start driving inside. They kick out Maiden for three, no good, just short. Maiden with the rebound, however, tries to get it inside. A nice pass, and then blocked by Charles Beauregard.
Oh, I missed where the tee was.
Yeah, there's a little bit of talking after that as Beauregard got the block from behind. I think they're going to get him for the technical. You see him right here talking. So a technical foul called, and the Mustangs now going to shoot two. And there's a good look at the junior for the Lakeview Patriots.
I don't think he meant too much about it. It's just a fun, exciting play, you know, in the gym. You get a good block like that when somebody's going up to dunk it. And you might say a little few things, but most of it's just fun talk.
Hubbard short on his first attempt. Second free throw coming up here. It is up and good. So Hubbard 1 for 2 on the free throw line and gives him 10 in the contest.
Yeah, 10 points for Marcus Hubbard tonight. 5'9" junior.
Hubbard takes it out of bounds, gets it into Goss. And Robinson back in the game for the Patriots as Hubbard off the glass and good.
That was a nice play. Kind of, you call that the raindrop when you're moving forward like that, about 8 foot off, and it's called the raindrop or teardrop. Just puts the rock right down in the basket.
Hardy drives, kicks it out to Atos. They get it inside now to Robinson. Robinson, strong move, no good, gets his own rebound. Ball loose and recovered by James Maiden, and it's down to Goss. He's looking to drive baseline, gets it off the glass and good.
Oh.
Woo! Back to a 10-point game now with 2:39 remaining.
That's what you got to do. You got to get those quick transition buckets. With only 2.5 minutes remaining like this, you need some quick ones.
Atos looks for number 34, Derek Moody. Robinson looking for Sutton Durham. It gets tipped out of bounds and will stay with the Patriots. .32 for the Mustangs. Michael Douglas back in the game. 6'5" sophomore. Inside move, no good. Robinson with the rebound, up and in.
Yeah, it's too easy right there. He was able to get in position, just grab it off the glass and put it back in for a 16th point.
Hubbard pull-up jumper, no good, just short. Robinson with the rebound.
Yeah, you're going to have to start trapping. That's what they're doing now.
And a timeout here by the Patriots as they would have talked it over. And a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here.
Well, you only have a little less than 2 minutes. So what do you do defensively? Do you start fouling, try to get them to the line, and maybe they'll miss their free throws, stop the clock so that you can get a quick release down the court and get a quick bucket? Or do you just let them play it on out try to make some turnovers with like a trap defense.
Yeah, we definitely got to score in a hurry here. Is down by 12 with only 1:51 remaining, so you're going to have to start looking at threes at some point. And yeah, I think you're probably going to see a press, probably a full court press the rest of the game here by the Mustangs.
A lot of times with the problem with a press, though, is if you break the press, then you usually have a 2-on-1, and then Lakeview gets an easy bucket. So it's almost better to just go with a trap or a foul.
Inbound pass, almost stolen by the Mustangs. Sutton Durham over to Moody, back to Sutton Durham, and he is going to dribble.
Yeah, see, this clock just keeps running right here. I think you have to stop the clock.
Yeah, at some point the Mustangs going to have to look at fouling here.
Yeah.
Back to Atos. He's going to drive it inside and looks for Robinson off the glass for two.
Hey, that was a nice job right there by Atos. Getting into the lane, making everybody come to him to block his shot.
Back up and in by Goss there. Quick move off the glass.
14 points for Goss.
Playing a strong defense here on Hardy.
I think you have to foul. You have to stop the clock. The points are you have to stop the clock. That's your biggest enemy, not the points. I don't get it.
Trapper still there, and Atos on the floor. They're going to call in for traveling, though. So good work there by number 23, James Maiden. And he causes the turnover on the Patriots. So timeout called here by the Mustangs. They want to talk about things, and it is a full timeout. We'll take a break with them. We've got 52 seconds remaining with our score. The Patriots 62, the Mustangs 50. 52 seconds remaining, a 12-point lead here for the Lakeview Patriots, who look to move to 11-1 in district play. Their lone loss just a week ago against the Rowlett Eagles, a game that we did here on GRS TV.
And Rowlett just finished their game and won it. So Rowlett goes to 11-1.
The Patriots looking to tie him up here as Mustangs need to get points in a hurry here as the pass back to Goss. They've got to shoot here quickly. They trail by 12, too much time. Edwards with the long three-point attempt, no good. The rebound down to Robertson, and it is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Mustangs, but precious seconds off the clock as 18 seconds have come off and no points here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I will say A.J. Goss, he had a great game tonight. He's at 14 points with 30 seconds left of the game for Sachse.
Yeah, sorry, Gross with the baseline shot, no good. The rebound down to Derek Moody, gets to Robinson, and looks like they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, Nelbert Robinson, he's had an awesome game. The second half of this game, he's just tearing it up. He's got 18 points, and Charles Beauregard, although he was kind of quiet the second half, the first half he was unbelievable, in fact unstoppable, and he scored 15 points tonight. And then we saw Turner Sutton Durham all over the court as their 6'3" junior point guard, and he scored 15 points tonight. So they've had a great night.
And just real quickly, as Bobby pointed out, Rowlett with the win tonight moves to 11-1. If the Patriots can hold this 12-point lead over the next 24 seconds, they would also move to 11-1. So you'd have a co-district champion situation there. Of course, the Mustangs, if they cannot come back, would fall to 6-6. Then you've got they're again locked in the third position. Then you've got Naaman Forest currently at 5-7. They did not have a game tonight. Their season is over from a district perspective. And then, of course, South Garland playing North Garland tonight. With a South Garland win, that would put the Colonels also at 5-7. They would tie the Naaman Forest Rangers for 4th place, and more than likely a one-game playoff scenario to see who would make the playoffs between South Garland and Naaman Forest.
Yeah, we're just hearing that South did end up winning tonight. So that looks like the scenario that will be played out.
Mustangs not looking to foul here. Atos holds on to the ball. The Lakeview Patriots move to 11-1 in district play and a co-district championship.
Yeah, the banner will be hung here at Lakeview Centennial.
And as you see the players shaking hands at the middle of the court, our final score, the Lakeview Patriots 62, the Sachse Mustangs 50. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on GRS TV.